Okay, breaking with the Kimura. So we're gonna go over two positions to break from. The first is gonna be the side control. The second one's gonna be the head pinch. This is side control. All those throws that we did that landed us here, right? We got to this position. The Kimura is such a strong lock that if I do a bunch of stuff wrong and I just go here, I can still probably get finishes. But against good guys, doing this, picking him up this much, it's gonna create problems for you. You're gonna lose your pin a lot, you're gonna lose the arm a lot. So we wanna add pressure. There's a few ways to do this, but we're gonna start with, this is like driving a motorcycle. I wanna throttle his wrist. I can throttle it either direction. It just depends on how I get a grip on it. If I wind up here and his hand's flat, I'm gonna drive this elbow to the mat as I twist his hand towards his body. So now his palm is facing his rib cage. Then I grab my wrist. I also don't want to leave it out here. I want to take this hand and I want to put it in his armpit. Now there's a real radical angle on that shoulder, right? So you saw how much I had to pick him up to finish before. Now I kick my legs out and I get on my toes. I want my weight over his chest. I don't want to be here, again, pulling him up. I want weight over him. If I get here, but his hand isn't twisted, I twist it towards me. I like this better, but it's a little harder to get. Hand into his wrist, I get out, I pull the shoulder. Now, sometimes people are real flexible and you get there and you're like, it's just not quite there. Or something happened to you in the real world and you actually need to break this fucking guy's arm. So we walk towards his head, I step over his head and I pull his head away from his shoulder as I torque the Kimura. I am pulling the arm in a power line across his body diagonally towards his opposite hip. That's where a strong break comes from. Loop, I lock, I drive my elbow down, I get a twist, I walk towards his head, I step over. As the shoulder comes up, I'm drawing all my power towards his other hip. And that's where you're gonna get a real strong break from side control. Second position is gonna be the head pinch. So this is same thing. I'm here, but instead of having the Kimura, I probably have an underhook here, right? So I need to pick him up to get the underhook. So there's two ways to do this. The way I like to do this is I try to get an arm pin on this arm with my shin first. Now I pick him up and I rotate him towards me. I'm gonna switch my pin. See how I windshield wiper my legs so that now this leg is pinning. This leg comes over, head pinch. I'm pinching his head with my legs. This hand swims through. I grab his wrist and I lock my Kimura. Same thing, throttle, pull everything tight. The higher I get his elbow in the air, the tighter the Kimura is gonna be. If it's real low and I go to put this behind his back, even if he lets me put it behind his back, he's still got a lot of pressure, of range of motion here. Elbow to my chest. I sit back, I squeeze my knees, and I don't push his hand around. I rotate my torso. Everything's glued tight, I rotate my torso. So you're in side control, you have the underhook. Maybe this hand is in like a normal frame and he's trying to block me. So I grab his wrist, I kick this leg forward, and then I put this shin in. I switch, I scoop him up, I get to here, I step, pinch, everything tight, and then I go around the corner for the finish. Good? 1, 2.